Hello, anime fans! Welcome back to LG Sensei. Anime shows thrive on entrances. Whether it's the main protagonist making a flashy entrance that sticks with the viewer for a long time, or a menacing villain that turns casual viewers into die-hard fans of the series. These introductions typically feature an antagonistic figure annihilating an entire town after going insane, or someone fighting for peace and opting for bloodshed instead. Today, we got the top 10 most badass anime villain entrances all time.
Now then, I am quite famished. Go and prepare me a feast.
Meruem is arguably one of the best shonen anime villains, owing to his rapid character growth over the span of 40 episodes. During the Chimera Ant arc, as the hunters try to prevent the queen from giving birth, an unusual phenomenon unfolds, that of Meruem being born prematurely. He goes on to become one of the best characters in the entire series, mainly due to his complexity. Meruem's entry to the world of Hunter x Hunter is harrowing, as he kills the queen as well as those loyal to her, seizing complete control of the Chimera Ant colony. For the most part, the birth of Meruem was widely anticipated, and the newborn ant monarch did not disappoint, leaving an indelible impression on audiences' minds by exhibiting unnatural physical prowess. Attack on Titan is a crazy anime that relies on plot twists to keep viewers engaged, and the introduction of Beast Titan did just that. The Beast Titan first appears in the second season when the Titans unexpectedly breach into the Walrose and are discovered by Mika Zacharias, who notices its abnormal characteristics. However, before he can unravel the mystery behind the Beast Titan, he is killed by other man-eating giants. The Titans were shown as mindless creatures during the anime's first season, but the Beast Titan proves to be something of an outlier due to its traits of speaking and taking control of other Titans. Its entrance was flawless, with just the right amount of dread and surprise. Gilgamesh is not only the most arrogant, but also one of the strongest characters in the Fate universe. When Kirei instructs his summoned servant, Assassin, to eliminate his master, the servant displays impressive skills by sneaking into the enemy's manor with little effort. However, after being engulfed by Gilgamesh's Gate of Babylon, he is slaughtered without even having a chance to fight back. While most servants are introduced well in the anime, Gilgamesh is the only one who truly stands out because of his unusual behavior towards his master. In this single sequence, his arrogance, individualism, and refusal to back down from a fight are all put on display. Furthermore, it becomes apparent that no other servant is capable of matching Gilgamesh in a fight unless all of their trump cards are used. Demon Slayer. Mugen Train is one of the highest-rated anime film of all time, and it would be a crime not to mention the anime's first Upper Moon battle. With the combined efforts of Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, Nezuko, and Rengoku, all the passengers on the train are saved from Lower Moon 1 Enmu. The actual fight, however, begins with Akaza making a glorious entrance adorned with glowing eyes and a menacing aura. Since Demon Slayer Mugen Train is a sequel to the first season of the anime, the most fearsome adversary we've seen was Rui, who was even weaker than the Lower Moons. Akaza, on the other hand, is an Upper Moon and ranks third. It was a startling occurrence for anime fans, and his entrance was wonderfully animated by Ufotable, adding another layer of intrigue to the scene.
1秒にも満たない。それでも、その男の気迫は 僕らに死を錯覚させた。
My Hero Academia has some of the best written characters in anime, and All for One is no exception. During the Hero Killer arc, the heroes raid the League of Villains' stronghold in the hopes of catching Shigaraki off guard and ultimately putting an end to their organization. But just as the heroes gain momentum in the battle, All For One intervenes and nearly kills every pro-hero until Best Jeanist reacts just in time to save everyone. All For One was built up as a terrifying antagonist for more than 2 seasons of My Hero Academia, but he never made an appearance until the 3rd season. His well-dressed demeanor with a life-sustaining mask would trick anyone into thinking he was just another villain. But him knocking out all the pro-heroes and floating in the air like some sort of demon made the scene more than impressive. Furthermore, Deku and his friends become paralyzed by his mere presence.
That is the sentence of God. But if your dream still lives, if that castle still gleams...
Since Berserk had multiple anime adaptations, many of which were unsuccessful, it is easy to overlook the fact that it had one of the most intricately written storylines in anime history. In the Golden Age arc films, Griffith voluntarily triggers an event known as Eclipse, which sends the Band of the Hawk to a reality where a menacing God Hand emerges and slaughters every single member. The subsequent appearances of Conrad, Ubik, and the Void simply underscore how terrifying and powerful the God Hand is. With Berserk's reputation as one of the best-selling manga of all time, the God Hand scene was already well known among the audience. However, the anime did a terrific job of animating the sequence with heinous music and horrifying character designs that will haunt the viewer eternally. The Void's entrance in particular, with all the apostles raising their hands to the sky as he descends like a demigod, is stunning and memorable.
自殺をしたのだ。世に珍しき空島からの飛び降り自殺を。
What would it be like to see the world's strongest creature fall from the sky in the hopes that it would kill him? Even the world government, with its formidable marine forces, were unable to execute Kaido. Although he failed in his attempt to jump off the sky and die, his descent resulted in terror for the Kid Pirates, who would later become Straw Hat's allies in the Wano arc. Kaido is probably the best-written villain in the latter half of One Piece, and his entrance was solid, befitting his significance to the story. Dropping tens of thousands of miles from the sky and not sustaining an injury demonstrated the endurance of the King of the Beasts, cementing his status as one of the 4 Sea Emperors. It also proves the fact why he is the world's strongest creature and why only Straw Hat, in his sun god form, was able to beat him.
Everything I have! Oh, thank you!
Dragon Ball was known for being kid-friendly. Thus, the majority of its sequences incorporated comedy, action, and character introductions. However, the creators went the extra mile in introducing Cell to the audiences. Cell, created by Dr. Gero, appears in Ginger Town, where Piccolo discovers that he has drained the life out of an entire village. This major antagonist would go on to become one of the most fearsome characters in the Dragon Ball franchise. Cell, unlike many villains who become scarier as they evolve, is an antagonist who is an outright creepy extraterrestrial organism that feeds on human life. This sequence added a new horror aspect to the show, turning the slaughter at Ginger Town into one of the most horrifying TV moments of the 1990s and 2000s.
It's about time, Saiyan. You've been running around making messes for too long, and now I'm going to choke the life from you. I can't wait to watch you die.
In its 4 decades of existence, Dragon Ball has had many incredible moments, but nothing has shocked its fans more than the appearance of Goku Black. Trunks, as a half Saiyan, is constantly threatened in the future timeline, but when a sinister individual with earth-shattering power comes under his radar, he tries to protect Mai. Nonetheless, the mysterious person easily defeats him, revealing himself to be Goku, but the evil version that no one had envisioned. Almost every single villain debut in the anime, including Vegeta, Frieza, and Piccolo, has been outstanding, but no one expected there to be an evil version of Goku, let alone one who targeted Saiyans. The shot of a black silhouette riding the clouds and attacking without even introducing himself adds a whole new level of intimidation, making Black Goku's arrival one of the most memorable moments in the Dragon Ball franchise.
パトン豪華滅却水門水輪ヘリ
Madara Uchiha, who appears during the 4th Ninja War arc, remains the most iconic anime antagonist of all time. While he was referred to as an Uchiha legend by Konoha's successors prior to the anime's final arc, he makes an official appearance in an undead form when Kabuto resurrects several historical figures to fight against the Shinobi Alliance. However, that wasn't enough to keep Madara from storming into the army all by himself and slaughtering everyone as if they were nothing more than flies. Since the beginning, Naruto has raised fans' expectations of Madara to an astounding level. And while most would imagine his introduction to be less grandiose, they couldn't be more wrong. The Shinobi Alliance is the single most powerful thing in the world of Naruto, and Madara demolishes it barehanded without even relying on his trump cards, revealing why he is the rival of Hashirama, the god of Shinobi.